Good morning. You are Mr. Gomez Vasquez.
Yes.
You are charged with displaying a fictitious license plate. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
On May 26, 2026, officer observed defendant's vehicle and performed a license plate check and found the vehicle to have warrants. Officer initiated a traffic stop and observed defendant's rear license plate to be fictitious with a laminated paper tag. Officer learned from defendant that he bought the license plate from someone for $100 and doesn't remember their name, nor did he ask for the make or model of the vehicle when asking for the license plate. Defendant wanted to get the license plate tomorrow. Defendant did not obtain the license plate from GPS.
Does he have a license to drive?
We do not have a license on file.
Mr. Gomez Vasquez, I'm going to find that there is sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you were ordered not to drive any vehicle whatsoever for any reason. You do not have a Texas driver license, therefore you are not allowed to drive. Do you understand? I don't care what you have to do in this life. You will be signing a promise with me today, swearing on an affidavit that you're not going to drive. If you do, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. For now, I will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. Once you sign them, at that point, you will be free to go. Okay, thanks. Okay, Mr. Velasquez, you're charged with theft. You're facing how many PR bonds has this dude gotten? Is this number 3? Take your seat for me in the jury box. You are not allowed to go. Can you appoint him a lawyer, Ramona, please? Appoint him a lawyer, please. Okay, come. Are you ready? Let me just do this real quick. Get him. Is this a plea?
Yes, sir. Yes, the last.
Is this a true first on Ramirez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ramirez, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. It is elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. This charge will go on your record. It will be there forever from now on. Hey, go. Muévete allá. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Pleading guilty to this case, it will go on your record. It will be there forever. You will now on be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up at DWIs. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, deny naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Do you understand this? How do you plead to this offense, guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. Follow this agreement. I have to suspend your license. I'm going to do it for 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license. And good luck to you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I'll waive it. It's a first. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I have to do this. Is this Randall? Rodriguez. Come on, Ms. Rodriguez. Oh, you need thumbprint? Ms. Rodriguez, you're charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 27 days in credit. With credit for the 9 days that you've done, is this how you understand the agreement? You were giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers if you were not a citizen. There are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Do you understand these rights that you're giving up? How do you plead to this offense, man? I'm going to find you guilty, follow this agreement, sentence you to 27, give you credit for the 9. Good luck to you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Ma'am, you were Miss Tizeno? Ma'am, you're charged with hindering apprehension. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. Okay.
On May 27th, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, officer was dispatched with a disturbance call. When officers arrived, the suspect had already left the scene. During the investigation, it was told the officers that the defendant told the suspect to leave the scene and that the defendant told the other party to go the other way, knowing the authority was actively searching for him. Defendant stated she knew him, she told the defendant, or I apologize, Your Honor, defendant stated she told the suspect the police were on the scene to deny him to go another direction, knowing that he had Class C citations.
So she
Officer called to the location and the defendant told the suspect, for which the officers were called to the location or to,
that he was gone.
yes,
Right. Okay. Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to have any contact with this complaining witness. Do you understand? Yes or no? Okay. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? How do you support yourself? What do you do for a living? Okay, we're going to reset your case, give you time to hire a lawyer. I'm going to have you go to Ramona, sign a reset. I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box. I will get your bond conditions. Once you sign them, at that point, you'll be free to go, man. All right, please.
Just have one.
One more? Okay, come on. No contact with anyone.
Is that the suspects that you told to them?
Correct. Vilela, come up, ma'am. Ma'am, you were charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
On May 26, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, officer responded to a shoplifting call at Target. The loss prevention officer stated defendant entered the business with another individual, selected items, concealed them in her purse, and walked past all points of purchase without making any attempt to pay for the items. Total for the items was $390.58.
Was she alone?
There was another individual, Your Honor.
What happened to the other one?
We do not
You
have,
said there is a co-defendant or no?
we don't have the connected to the defense, Your Honor. I'm taking a look at the names and the.
Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to go to any Target whatsoever for any reason. If you do, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. Do you understand, ma'am? Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? How old are you, ma'am? You want to apply for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes.
Okay. Deputy Williams will give you an application. I'm going to have you fill it out. I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box. Do not leave until you sign the bond conditions, okay? All right, please, ma'am.
Your Honor, that's no contact with the party?
No, right, no contact, any co-defendants, no going to Target. Okay, thank you for being patient. Hi, good morning.
Approaching on Harry Trimble, which it was,
Is it an old case?
I think it reached 199.
Why?
Anyway, you have,
Today is clear trial. It's 200 days.
There's a crash and there's 4 plaintiffs, and we've been able to get in contact with one of them, but have not been able to get in contact with the other.
But at what, it's 200 days. At what point do we say when? You know, today is clear trial. Have you sent it to the,
Yes, we sent it to our investigator. We
When?
had an offer just pending the restitution.
I get it, but is there any discovery that's outstanding?
I guess beside, trying to hear back from the complainants, I don't believe anything else is outstanding. The state made 2 offers today. I understand that they want restitution to be a part of those offers.
It's 200 days, man. If they don't want the money, then they're not going to reach out to you. I don't know, but it's 200 days. How many times have you reached out to them?
So we don't have the numbers for 3 of them, and I've contacted multiple.
The officer who wrote the report of a 4-car crash didn't have the wherewithal to even write the phone numbers of the people involved in the crash.
We have an accident report that have their names, but the names don't have the number. I looked them up on TLO and I contacted multiple numbers, but
I'm giving you 10 days. Whatever is not in within that 10 days, it's not coming in. Justice delayed, justice denied. It's a 10-day, I don't care. At that point, you need to be ready to accept whatever it is. Okay? Otherwise, I'm going to set your case for trial. No more plea bargains after that point. Okay? 10 days from today, please. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Hi, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Is it? I'm here on Hector Zaragoza. We're setting up trial on June 9th, but I believe the state has filed a motion to continue it. And also, back in March, somebody did file a motion to amend the information to add the .15.
Is that, have you had a continuance before in this case?
The state has not had.
Okay. Are you opposed or?
We're not opposed. We had one already. They were not opposed to it, so. I'm not
Okay,
coming.
fine. After this, both of you are pref set. There's no more resets. I don't care what the result is. That's it.
Yep.
Okay, so pick it 45 days out, but this is the last reset and no more plea bargains after this point. We're going. Okay, okay.
Thank
All
you.
right, you got it. So I'll grant your motion then. Hi, Corey.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Deacon.
Yes. Okay. Where are we at? It's getting old. It's old.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is old. I think we just had a week reset of the state, kind of figured things out. They came, I noticed an offer this morning that looked really high. I think the prosecutor here to speak with John to see if we can come down, as my understanding.
Speak with who?
John Chiefman.
So Judge,
Sure, I guess,
I'm the new chief.
yeah.
I'm willing to offer the office of probation and offer to serve. Defense of Department of PTI, and I not, so we've said not to speak.
Have you filed any documents for the PTI?
I haven't, no, I've given mitigation stay.
Okay, so, I mean, you're at 185 days. I'll give you till Monday. You guys try to figure out what you guys want to do, but it's old.
Yeah. So notified this offer when it was made, it's like.
When was it made?
Right here.
When was the offer made?
I made the offer today, the probation offer was made, okay, so.
May 28th, you're on.
Yeah, regardless, though, at some point we got to put the kibosh, right? We can't just, so
Now before reset.
I'll give you a week.
Mornings.
Okay, Corey, but just be ready. If anything else that you want to submit, just please try to get it to them. That way we're, okay, I'm going to give you guys a week if you don't mind talking to them. And
Yes, I don't need to talk to them, I need advice from.
okay, so just your client must be here at the next setting. Be ready to clear trial. Okay,
Thank you.
okay, you got it. Hi, Mr. Moore. Good morning, man.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you?
Good. Here on Timothy Graham.
Do you have a plea? I see.
We do, Your Honor.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. All right, Mr. Graham, you're charged with cruelty to non-livestock animals. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. The agreement that you have worked out is 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. This charge will go on your record. It will be there forever. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty? So what was it? Was it just a dog did the dog die? Cat? What was it?
You can look right now.
No, there was no death, Your Honor. It was, there's a co-defendant that started with multiple animals.
It's not hard to take care of an animal. If you show it just a little bit of love, the Texas heat is freaking nuts. Be nice, man. It's not hard. Your criminal history, really, stop. Come on.
Thank you, Judge.
I'm going to find you guilty, send it you to the agreement. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, I'm here on Mr. Moore, first name Roland. On page 39.
I see it. Okay,
We're set for a regular hearing. He has two cases. One is a field for the other is a criminal trespass. I believe this is homelessness.
I see it. I'm with you.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, I don't believe that.
What would you like?
Can't work to pay a bond amount, so
Yeah.
just, doing full song and dance, having a bill review.
Yeah,
We're open
I mean,
I know.
right. So I'll leave the bonds as is. If he finds someplace to go, if he has someone willing to take him in, then we can talk, but I'm just out to the street.
I also saw that he has an orange sheet. I'm gonna be requesting.
Yes, of course.
competency.
Yeah, yeah, whatever you need.
Thank you, Judge.
Hi, Mr. Trent.
Hi, Judge, how are you?
What's up, man?
May I approach?
Please, gingerly.
Always.
How are you?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But here's the situation. We were scheduled in court for June 1st. We set it off docket because both of us actually had conflicts. Once I got, we said, she went out of town. And they promptly called her and said, you have to report on June 1st. Well, she said, I'll be happy to do it when I'm ready. Yeah, she can do it when she can do it.
Who are we talking about first?
But then it's.
Who are we talking about?
On Kim, and it's.
Kim is the last name?
Backwards.
And she didn't show? Do you have the cause number by chance?
Let me get the cause number.
Sorry, just 5711.
Where does she live?
She lives locally, but she was out of town on the call. So she's back in town. She can do it.
Where she's, did we set her? Did I just now get the BVR or something? Okay, you want to put it on for tomorrow then?
I can have her come in tomorrow.
Okay, so what we'll do is I'm going to send you an email saying, hey, we're going to put it on tomorrow's docket. Please have your client show. If she shows, we'll send it for a drug test. And then
Now, I need to be here tomorrow or
for a second,
I wasn't planning on it.
you can zoom in.
What's that?
You can zoom.
I can zoom in.
I have
Okay.
Zoom. Are you planning on being out of the county or something?
Just had other things going on.
The problem is that if she tests positive or something, then we're going to have a problem.
Okay.
That's why.
I don't think that's going to be an issue, but
Well, let's do this. Have her come in. We'll send her for a drug test. I'd like, what I normally do in that instance, I admonish them never to miss again. If they miss again at that point, we really have issues. So I understand, but she's supposed to let everybody know she's going out of town so that you've got random testing. You can't just you're on bond. You can't just up and go to Abu Dhabi just for the,
I
so-
didn't she had any travel restrictions.
it's her duty to let you know, to in turn let us know, especially if you're being monitored by
Okay,
pretrial
well,
services.
I'm all new on this case.
And they tell you when you have bond conditions, hey, by the way, if you do anything, you got to let everybody know. So regardless, have her come tomorrow. We'll send her for a drug test. I'm going to admonish her not to miss again.
Okay,
And that's it. Hopefully she doesn't.
okay, thanks, Judge.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Kim. Who?
Log on to Val.
The only one I have here is a person by the name of Alejandro Ortiz.
I just didn't know if he was in the waiting room. We're
No.
supposed to approach, but he's on his way to Galveston, so he couldn't stay in person. That's why I asked him
I
to.
have Val's phone number. You want me to call him? What's up, dude?
Clark, Jersey, trying to get some clarity on exactly what's going on. I'm seeing directly after about 2 minutes.
You need longer than 2 minutes? Do you want to,
I don't think so. The only thing I'm trying to verify is whether or not there's still an active warrant.
Oh, so I got clarification on that.
I will get on right now. I
So-
think they're ready to.
well, don't worry about it, Val. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we can come back.
No, it'll be just a second. I promise you. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
I promise. All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right.
I'll stand down. Wait, they mean like he's staying on the phone?
No, he hung up.
Okay. I'll come back. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess don't go far because it sounds like he'll be right in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same on my side as well, so. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Are you ready? Come on up. Good morning.
How are you?
Hey, what's up?
How was your last week? What other sports? Sandball, that's looking in the progress.
The only, is it going to you or is it going to, you're going to take custody of it? Okay,
100%. It's in your queue.
I'll sign it. So it's definitely not going back to the defendant.
100%.
Okay, got it. Done. I'll sign it. For sure. Mr. Kim, ready? Let's dance. Val.
Hello. Yes, hello.
Hey, bud.
Okay, so here's what I have found out. Is Day there? I just want to make sure.
Hey,
Who,
Okay.
first off, who are we even talking about?
Yakubu, Yakubu.
So this is a new one.
No, this is
Oh,
the,
yeah.
it was a reset for surrender. So she's supposed to surrender herself to Passaic, New Jersey.
Oh, already? Has it been 14 days?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, time flies.
It has, Your Honor.
I too hate it. So.
Okay.
What do you got on your side?
Okay, so here's what I have found out. I forwarded a letter. Ms. Yakubu hired an attorney. She hired counsel in New Jersey. They forwarded correspondence saying that she had a court date for the 29th, but that they had entered appearance and that they had waived the court date and they were awaiting a new court date. Mr. Kim acknowledged receipt of that letter. However, in speaking with the investigator from New Jersey, determined that they still believed that there was an active warrant. So what I did is I went ahead and contacted one of the chief clerks over there at the district clerk's office for whatever county that is. And as it turns out, there is still a warrant complaint active because although they may have waived her appearance and got a new court date,
Yeah,
she
Cooper's
still
right
would have
there.
been required to go down there to book in and get her fingerprints done. My understanding is that she has not gone to New Jersey. I don't know why her attorney in New Jersey would
He's
have
in
told
court
her
right now, Val.
who is in court right now.
Miss Yakubu.
I know, no, she is in court right now. I'm talking about her not going to court in New Jersey.
She's not supposed to be here, man. She's supposed to be in New Jersey.
Judge, I told her and her family at least 20 times that they
Come up, Miss
needed to
Yakubu.
inform them on multiple occasions that they needed to get up to New Jersey to resolve the warrant. They hired an attorney up there. I don't know what the attorney up there is telling them, but there is still an active warrant. I just verified that.
I ordered you to go turn yourself into New Jersey, not to get a lawyer, not to do anything else, but to go turn yourself in. Is today the day that she's supposed to turn herself in?
So here's a small wrinkle. So there is an active one in the court. However, this is getting a little granular, but the way that other jurisdictions have it is because it's just very foreign to them that their jurisdiction would really allow a release for extradition, is that while the court still has the active warrant, it's clear from NCIC. So the way the sergeant has it, he was going to re-enter it, and once he discovered that she was released, however, he's checking with the chief prosecutor there. He's checking with like 6 different people on whether that's satisfactory, but for the purposes of the court.
Well, the clerk's office there, Your Honor, I don't mean to interrupt, still shows a warrant complaint.
Right.
And by its very nature, they're claiming that she should at the very least
Is there
have
an
gone
active
down there
arrest
to
warrant right
fingerprint.
now?
So yes, for the court, not for NCIC. I want to be clear for the distinction. There is one for the court. It's just not entered because the actual arresting agencies, they're the ones that enter it into NCIC. And that's what gets all the other officers arresting them for running a red light. But for the purpose of the court, there is still an arrest complaint. It's just not entered. And so the hold right now on our side.
She has until the end of today,
Okay.
theoretically.
So that's what I mean. It's like, because I told Val, like, I believe him that they have the attorney and that they checked in, but all that matters to me is that it's cleared with the court. And for the purposes of this, She hasn't surrendered herself to a badge or a road.
You
That's what
need
matters.
to go to New Jersey now. If you are not in New Jersey custody by tomorrow morning, I'm going to revoke your $50,000 bond. Do you understand? It's not about you finding a lawyer. It's not about you getting a reset over there. It's not about you getting a due date. The only way is if you post bond in that jurisdiction or you turn yourself in. Those are the only two things that matter. You have until tomorrow morning. Do you understand? I don't know how long it takes to get to New Jersey, but if I don't have when that you have turned yourself in by tomorrow, I will revoke this $50,000 bond. Do you understand?
Yes.
Val, do you want to talk to her?
No, Your Honor, I just want to say for the record, I think the state and I are on the same page as far as her being admonished about having to
You
get
were
up
not
there.
supposed to be here. You were supposed to be in New Jersey. Do you understand this? You need to leave now, go to New Jersey and turn yourself in. If you are not there by tomorrow morning and we can verify it in the system, I'm going to revoke the bond. Do you understand? If you have any questions, reach out to Val, your lawyer, and he can answer any questions for you. But I can't make it any more clear. You were not supposed to be here. I told you when you were here last time, do not wait until the last day. It's now the last day. Do you understand?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks, Val.
See you, Val.
Yes, sir. Thanks, guys.
Okay, hi.
This is on instrument baskets. He's in the box.
Yeah,
This was for that page well back in 2019. It looks like it was 2 million in bond for putting in 2024.
he's bond forfeited multiple times. I don't know about giving him.
I was able to retail that PTI document. We signed it. He's ready to do what he needs to do. We could just get a 30-day reset.
I'm not giving him 30 days. The case is 2,300 days old. I'll give him until Monday. He just has to take an anti-theft class, right?
No, he has to do, they want him to do cleaning room and the DA can take that class.
I'm not, okay, it's 2,300 days old. Anti-theft class, I'm okay with because he could do that over the weekend.
Right.
But, and I'm going to tell you this, if he doesn't have it done by Monday, I'm going to roll him until Tuesday, and then I'm going to roll him until Wednesday, and then I'm going to roll him until
I
Thursday.
understand that.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Thank you, Jack.
Yes, ma'am.
We're good.
Hi.
Digital Coaching Mendoza is the last name.
Jail or bond?
A bondage. Adriana's working.
Okay,
Judge, at the last settings, we got a copy of the PTI contract from the states. Everything's been done except for picking up the device. The client had an appointment made for yesterday to get it, and she got there, they just didn't have one. I know they're texting her this morning that I think they might have one today, so that's.
so you want to roll it till tomorrow?
I can, if I were able to confirm that they have a device ready today, I would say yes, I'm just not 100% sure. I'm not sure that's what.
You want to go do that now?
I can try to do that. real
Sure,
quick, Judge.
yeah.
Let me find out, thank you.
Okay. Hi, are you ready? Coming up.
I've got 2 clients that both in custody. The first, Justin Goodman.
Goodman.
And I'd like to be able to have an email hearing.
Okay, let's see. All right, so Mr. Goodman has a prosecution from 2017, and now he's picked up a trespass case.
Actually, also with all their case too.
Which one is the,
The trespass from.
From- oh yeah, 2024, right? I can't,
So he's had some issues appearing as required in court.
Sure.
I talked to him, he said that he had a hard time keeping track of his court dates. This is evident.
such is life, right?
This can change now though, because he has a phone. He can get text notifications from pretrial services. This was not the case before. I also wrote down the myharriscountycourtcase.com website where he can access his court information. He's working right now, so he's got sufficient ties to the community because he's had the same job for about 1.5 years at a warehouse. He also has a father who lives in the area. He has transportation to court. I take the bus to the meeting to work.
But I would ask for his bond, I think it was in the prostitution case, to be reduced to $1,000 as opposed to the 5,002, which is what they said so that it's something that he. We can cut it in half, it's 2,500.
The case is 3,247 days old. I'll give you, sure, I'll give you a bond reduction, but I'm not going to give him another PR bond. I mean, I'll go with what she's saying. I'll set it at 2,502, but I don't. Not only that, I'm going to give him a GPS monitor prior to his release if he does bond out, because obviously he just can't make it to court. So I guess just let me know what you want to do.
All right.
I'm going to set it a week or two or a couple days. Just let me know.
All right, Jay.
Who's your number two?
And number two, we
Goodman.
got Mr. Walker.
Just stay in contact with court.
We've got Devontae Walker. And if you, I think that probable cause has already been found in the disorderly conduct case, but if you're on.
Let's see. It has been found. Wait. It has been found. If you want to challenge probable cause, I'm happy to hear it, but just let me thin them out. And then, because I don't know how long it's going to take. If you give me 5 minutes, let me talk to them, get them out, and then I'll do. You want to challenge probable cause? Is that what you want? Okay, let me get them out and then I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Good morning. Hey.
So this is off doc, Your Honor. It is clause number 2621799 and then all the 01s.
Okay, I got you.
So Judge, he was taken away in an ambulance.
Is it to be? It is to be. You want to bring him up?
He's not here, Judge. I was hoping, he spoke to me yesterday. This was filed on the 25th. Labs came back. I just verified at 0.14, Your Honor. But there is an FSGI as well, too. Probably because he's taken away in the ambulance, Your Honor. I don't know.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that would be an FSGI.
I don't know exactly,
I don't know.
Your Honor, but
What would you like?
PR bond, if that's okay, Judge.
But I need him here.
Okay, that's.
I'm not going to do it without him here because I have to put conditions. I got to have him sign the PR bond. Yeah, what's your position?
We're not opposed to PR.
Okay,
Right,
yeah,
right,
but
right.
I need him here.
Okay, absolutely, Judge. Thank you
Bring
so
him and then
much.
we'll talk,
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
for sure. And then I need you to sign on now, please.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Mr. Butler.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ariana
Toro?
Terrell, yeah.
Terrell.
T.
Okay.
And, permission to do a T-Red walkthrough.
Yes, of course. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, Judge, the last info that we have on is that the specific Smart Start location that she made the appointment at, they're supposed to get her device at some point today.
Okay,
They don't know exactly when.
but let's roll to tomorrow. That way,
I will say, it sounds like it's being delivered, Judge, to this place by
Friday?
Friday, just in case. Just,
Okay, sure. Yep. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi.
I have a thing for Mrs. Morales.
Do you need a translator?
Thank you.
Oh. Do you mind bringing her up? Hi, Alan.
Good morning, Your Honor. Any question?
No, I'm just saying hello.
Oh.
But you're next. You ready?
Yes.
All right. All right. You are Ms. Morales. Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. Is this a true first or is it a second? You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. The agreement that you have worked out is 6 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you have done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It will be there forever. What we're doing today From now on, it's a minimum of 30 days in jail if you ever pick up another DWI. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow this agreement. I will sentence you to it. I'm going to suspend your license for the 90 days. This is the minimum. Do not pick up any more DWIs. If you have alcohol and you get pulled over and you smell like it, it's probably not going to go well between you and the officer. So I would never get in the car if you've had a sip of alcohol. Good luck to you, man. Or how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty, sentence you to it. Good luck to you, man. And then I'll waive the fees.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. All right. Hey. Is he here?
He is here.
Salamani? Are you ready, Miss Nguzi?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I may, Your Honor, I was able to get the competency evaluation scheduled in tomorrow. I understand this case has been in the docket for quite a while. I also spoke with the chief. I understand, Your Honor. It seems like the state may be willing to allow him to a mental health PCI, but he has to have his competency evaluation.
He doesn't show up.
I understand. It's tomorrow. If she could just explain to us, go tomorrow. He said that he will go. Unfortunately, I know he had a wife. His wife was here yesterday. I explained to both of them. I mean, he says yes, but he's not understanding. And I do have concern about his confidence, especially after hearing about him going out the way he did.
Mr. Salamani. Shh. Do you mind translating for me, Miss Nguzi?
Yes, Your Honor. Jambo.
Mr. Salamani,
Mzee Selemani.
we set cases for trial at 180 days.
Yani mimi naitwa Teresa kwa mtafsiri wako, huwa wanaweka kesi ili ende kubishana kwa muda wa siku 180.
Your case is 212 days old.
Lakini kesi yako ina siku 212.
Your lawyer has already tried to set up one appointment and you failed to appear.
Anayekusimamia amejaribu kuchukua appointment moja yako mahojiano, lakini haukuwepo siku hiyo.
You get no further long resets.
Na hatutakupatia siku zingine mbele.
Your counsel has set up an appointment for you tomorrow.
Anayekusimamia ameweza kuchukua mahojiano yako kesho.
If we do the reset, are you going to go to this appointment?
Tukikupatia hiyo mahojiano, utaweza kufika huko? Yes.
How are they going to speak to him when he isn't speaking Swahili at the competency hearing or at the evaluation?
Watazungumza naye kwa lugha ya Kiswahili wakati watakuwa wakimfanyia hiyo uchunguzi.
Would the court be willing to cover the translate?
It might be too early, too soon. Do you have someone with you that speaks English?
Unaye mtu yeyote ambaye unafahamu anazungumza Kiingereza? Yes.
You need to take that person with you tomorrow to the meeting.
Kesho utakapoenda kwenye mkutano kesho, lazima uende na huo mtu akusaidie.
I do not know if they speak Swahili.
Sifahamu ya kwamba wanazungumza Kiswahili huko.
All I know is that your case is old and it's time to put this baby to bed.
Kitu ambacho nafahamu ni ya kwamba hii kesi yako imeshapitisha siku nyingi na lazima tuimalizie.
We are going to put this case on for Friday so that we are able to see that you went to this appointment.
Kwa hivyo tutasimamisha hii mpaka Ijumaa ili tuone ya kwamba umeheshimu na umeenda huko kwenye hiyo mahojiano kesho.
By then, you need to have spoken to this meeting.
Kabla hapo unastahili kuwa umeshazungumza kwenye mkutano huu.
Also, I don't know if you may have immigration issues, but probably an immigration lawyer as well.
Na pia sifahamu ya kwamba unayo shida ambazo zinahusika na ukahaji wa hapa, lakini nafikiria itabidi uzungumze na mshahidi ama msimamizi anayeshughulika na mambo ya ukahaji immigration.
On Friday, this case moves forward.
Siku ya 5 ama Ijumaa hii kesi tunaisongesha mbele.
You must either accept the plea bargain agreement
unastahili kuwa umekubali makubaliano ambayo wamekupea,
or this case will be set for trial.
Ama sivyo hii kesi tutaisongesha mbele kwenye ubishano.
Do you understand?
Unaelewa hayo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
Unayo swali yote ya kuuliza? Your Honor, may your interpreter respondent to repeat themselves?
I'm sorry?
There were some background noise. Can you interpret ask the client to repeat
Can you
themselves?
speak louder, please?
Kutia yale ambayo umesema nikusikie vizuri tafadhali.
Nimesema hivi, wanipatia kwenda kwa mtaenda kesho nitafika.
I need to know the address. Where will I be going tomorrow?
Your lawyer will give you all the information for where you need to go and what time.
Msimamizi wako atakupatia hizo habari zote, maelekezo, mahali ambapo unastahili kuenda na saa ngapi unastahili kuwa huko.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. So we'll see you Friday.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sawa, tutakuwa na siku ya 5.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thanks.
Asante.
We're going to try to book you for Friday again, so that way we can have you ready. So we'll reach out to you guys again, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Okay. Corey.
Got a plea for Eakin.
For what?
Plea for Eakin. Eakin.
Oh, you didn't want to.
She wants to play.
Okay. Miss Aiken, come up. Oh, this is something else. What was the other case that we had? Children.
Yeah, that was another one.
That's what I was thinking that this was.
No, those are both unique cases.
Okay, all right. Good morning, Miss Aiken. Ma'am, you're charged with harassment. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 1-year deferred adjudication. This is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, there's no conviction on your record, but it doesn't get dismissed. You cannot tell people it gets dismissed. There's a big difference. Complete it, there's no conviction, doesn't get dismissed. Do you understand the difference? Okay. For you to have this successfully completed, you must do a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what conditions you need. If they assess further conditions than what we've placed here, you must fulfill those conditions. A 2-hour anger management class, mental health caseload, proof that you're receiving treatment, no drugs, no alcohol, and does the complaining witness want contact?
He does.
What's the relation between the two?
Ex-husband and ex-husband's new current wife. The complaint is actually a child. So no, there's not going to be any contact.
So the complaining witness in this case, there's can be no contact.
Right.
The child is the real.
Correct, yeah.
Right, okay. So understand you're not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case. Do you understand? It doesn't matter that there are children involved. You will have to use someone else to be able to switch children from him or her to you so that there's no contact. If you have contact with this person, and I don't care if that person initiates it, any contact, what we do is we issue a warrant. You'll be facing 180 days on a motion to revoke.
So sorry, just to think about the complaining witness in this case is not a child. It is an adult.
Yes, Your Honor. And based on our conversation with the complainant, he said he's not concerned about contact.
So he does or does not want contact.
Due to the two kids being here, is not concerned about contact.
There was a updated contract with the complainant indicating he wants there to have contact. Which is going to be around to his life, so we can know right now, harassing with them.
With-
Also have some contact with children.
But what about him?
He's okay with having contact.
He's okay. So, Ms. Eakin, when I say no threatening or harassing contact, I mean no threatening or harassing contact. I don't know what kind of relationship you have with these people, but if it's a bad one where you guys are always butting heads, it's probably not a good idea. You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization, you give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement today, you can never change this or undo this. Do you understand? You will be randomly tested for drugs and alcohol. Do not test positive. Do not pick up any new cases. Like I said, if you do something to violate this agreement, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. You'll be facing 180 days in jail. If you have any questions, we can always work through any issues that you may have, but the worst possible thing you can do is pick up a new case or abscond and don't show up for probation. Do you have any questions, ma'am? How do you plead to the offense of harassment? Guilty or not guilty? I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold that. Ms. Eakin, I'll make you a deal. If you do well, if you're nice to the probation officers, get your classes done quick, and don't test positive, I'll take you off in half the time. So you can be done with this thing in 6 months if you do well. All right? Okay, ma'am. Good luck. Thanks. We'll have you meet with Shakari. Sorry. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Garcia. Sir, you're charged with indecent exposure. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 8 days in jail with credit for the 8 days that you have done. Is he on probation or parole at this time?
I'm not that I know that change.
He picked up a new case, no?
Yes, but it's a brand new case that just happened.
Is it a misdemeanor or is it a felony? Okay. If you're on probation or parole, you need to understand that this could have dire consequences on you. If you plead guilty to a case and you have on probation or parole, they can use that to put you in jail for more time. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront, cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. You also need to understand, if you were convicted of a second indecent exposure, there is a registration requirement on Chapter 62 registration. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
That's probably one of the worst things ever. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow it, sentence you to it. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
And Judge, as far as the court custodian, he's been previously done on the agenda.
Really? Really?
Well now,
Really, Anna? After all these years?
just check, it's been a while since I've been a senior. Thank you.
All right. You ready? Come on. Stacey, do you have something quick?
No,
Okay, come on.
it's not.
She wants to do PC, so that's fine. Okay, so
Is on Jonathan Walker.
Walker. Okay, so Mr. Walker, are we doing just on
disorderly.
Disorderly. Okay. Shh. Okay. Hit me.
On May 22nd, 2026, witness advised female at Chevron gas station.
Hold on. It's so loud. Shh. Enough. Okay. Louder, please.
On May 22nd, 2026, witness advised females at a Chevron gas station were walking around pointing a gun at vehicles driving by. Upon arrival, defendant pulled out a black BB gun that looks identical to the firearm and was pointing it at the gas station. Complainant stated he was in fear for his life due to defendant pointing a lookalike firearm at other passing vehicles. Defendant advised he was only playing around.
So let's see what the information says first off. Did then and there unlawfully, intentionally, knowingly display a weapon, namely a black BB gun that looked like a real firearm in a public place in a manner calculated to alarm.
So what I'm looking at is the summary of facts on, the portal. And, you know, I would agree that pointing the firearm used with the BB gun would be disorderly conduct. But my issue is that according to the DEMS, it's not clear to me how these officers knew to stop, Mr. Walker to begin with. Because, yeah, it says that the complaining witnesses all just identified the defendant. It says, it does not say how they identified the defendant, other than the fact that the man was pointing the gun at everyone. And then the officers go 2 blocks south of this gas station and find defendant and his friend walking. They weren't pointing guns or anything when they were walking. And the DIMS don't state at all how they would have otherwise identified these 2 people. But the only information that they had about how to find these guys were, hey, look for the people waving the guns around. And they found the defendant and his friend just walking, stopped them, detained them, and then after detaining.
Were they on the scene of the gas station when they found them, or were they like 5 blocks away, or? So how do you identify them? Did it say far away?
So the officer located the defendant a few blocks south of the gas station and they were detained for investigation and they located the black BB gun on the defendant.
How did they identify the defendant? How do they know it was him? Did they see video where they could recognize that it's him doing it?
If you're honest.
Does he have prior experience with him, that he knows him?
So the complainant stated that the defendant was pointing the gun at passing vehicles and then they found the defendant a couple blocks down, a few blocks down.
This is the officer saying this, right? Does the officer see it?
I'm sorry, I see the.
Does the officer see that defendant point the gun at moving cars?
So the officer didn't, but the complainant did, and the complainant relayed this to the officer.
How did the complaining witness relay what information is Mr. Walker? Did he say, hey, there's just 2 black guys walking and they got guns? And then they just happen to find 2 guys walking with guns? You walking while black or what?
So after gathering statements from 2 complainants, Your Honor, the officer located the defendant and he's trying to walking a few blocks south and started an investigation based on what he was providing the complainants.
So basically what I'm trying to get at is that I could go up to any officer and go, hey man, that guy just pointed a gun at me. And any officer could just take my word for it, just go start arresting people without anything else. Did he happen to look at any body cam? Did he happen to look at any surveillance? Did he just take him for his word and just start arresting people? Start searching and arresting?
It doesn't state exactly that it did, Your Honor, but the officer did collect statements from 2 complainants, and based on those statements, they conducted an investigation on the defendant and another individual who was just a few blocks away from the gas station. And when they conducted that investigation.
I mean, are 2 different statements that are corroborated sufficient?
They told them to go find the guys who were shooting going to the guns at everyone, and they didn't even find guys who were shooting, that's the only information it says they have.
Well, you've got 2 different people
Yeah.
that are saying that these 2 individuals were pointing guns at moving cars.
But what, it doesn't have any identifying information about it, they could have included that.
There are the officer states that he got statements from both complainants to the defendant.
Does the statement say, yeah, he's wearing a white shirt and black pants?
It didn't
He's
even
got a
say
crop top, he's got a mohawk, or he's got a,
Anything specific in the Your Honor, but based on the 2 statements that the officer got from both complainants, you found the defendant.
I mean, it may be enough for reasonable suspicion. Is it enough beyond a reasonable doubt?
I don't even know that it's enough for reasonable suspicion. They don't have any, there's no, we don't know why they stopped these. I don't even know that if they said it was 2 people, that were pointing the guns. They didn't even state the race. These were just 2 people walking down the street and they got stopped. Is that reasonable?
What kind of descriptors do the officers get?
So in the officer's report, Your Honor, both of the complainants stated that they saw 2 individuals, with the defendant being the one holding with the gun and officer.
Great, I understand that. I get it. They didn't have any other identifying features, any other factors, not even what color they are, not even what kind of hairstyle they had. That's a no. I'm with, I'll find no PCM. Okay.
Yeah. Then, Your Honor, can I briefly talk about the one in his other case,
Sure,
which is a field ID?
okay,
It's set at 1,000 right now.
okay.
I asked for it to be reduced, I think for $500 surety bond. He's working.
I think it's just sufficient. I mean, he's on bond for another case. He picks up a new case. He was in flight from the first. I think it's sufficient. I'm gonna leave it as it is, but I'll find no PC on your first case.
Well, I'm looking for ground maybe.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks. All right, Stacy, thanks for being patient. What's up?
We're wanting a reset, but I know they just respond how the team is working. First,
Tell me about him.
not working yet, but he is enrolling in the GP course that his grandmother he did start in August. He's also enrolled in the world.
Do you have proof?
He has some great house. He's at.
Have you seen it? You can verify that he's actually doing something? Because I don't want him.
Verify he's actually working towards the GD course first and then the world course. They won't let him start the world course until he does the gym.
Okay,
Which starts in August.
okay.
That's it for that case. Now we have Mr. Caden West, who's the assistant, and his mom is also the cheerleader.
Oh, yeah. So what's going on?
So he worked our, yes, mental health diversion.
Oh, great.
We have, yes. And so what we're asking before I file any releasing instructions or anything is if you're willing to give, to submit a PR bond on his assault. If that's the case, then we would be holding open, I would dismiss the other 2, but we have worked on an alternative resolution where he gets the appropriate mental health treatment, he gets a GOD, when he's the other list.
So are we doing, is it an intervention?
Is it, I'm sorry?
An intervention? Are we doing,
Yes, it is. It's an alternative resolution, so, but it's a.
do we need to put any conditions on him?
One more time.
Do we need to put any conditions on him? Because so far,
For bond?
right.
I would say,
I was going to put a GPS monitor because he's been taking flight. so that we know he's at home?
I'm not gonna oppose that, Judge, especially.
Debbie,
Right here I have.
Can you bring up Mr. West?
He goes back to live with his parents, in their home, enrolls in a GED program, and seeks the mental health services
So-
provided by the overall mental health.
I'm okay. I will give him one more, but I'm not going to do it again. And I'll make it clear to him, and he'll get a curfew of 9 PM to 6 AM. No weapons, no dope, no alcohol, must take any prescribed medication. Is he, Mom, come on up. That's not West, is it? Oh, they're about to bring, I'm like, that's not West. Hi. I'm going to give it one last ditch effort. I will give him another PR bond today. But because of how he has acted in the past, I can't trust him. So I'm going to put a monitor on his ankle so we know where he is at all times. And I'm going to order him to stay with you. He'll have a curfew, no drugs, no alcohol, must take prescribed medication that what you say, listen to all rules with you. And we'll see. But I'm not going to do it again.
Also, Judge, I would like to have you attend all sessions with the various centers that take first.
Hey, you over here. You're lucky that you have a lot of people going to bat for you today, Mr. West. Do you know, have you ever been to the zoo? What do we have in the zoo? We got cages too, right? Why do we got cages in zoos? Because we got animals, right? What do animals not do? They don't think. They don't think before they act. Why do we have jails? Right. When you start acting like an animal, sometimes we have to cage people because they can't get it right. You are on number 3 and you repeatedly take off on us. The only reason I'm agreeing to this now is because your mom is here, because the DA is on the same page and your defense lawyer is on the same page. But I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to do this again. Do you understand? If I have to put you in jail again, no more PR bonds, nothing else. I'm putting a monitor on your ankle and I'm giving you a curfew. Do you know what that is? You must be home by 9 PM every night. You must listen to mom every single day. If you go out, I will issue a warrant for your arrest and I'm not going to give you another PR bond. Do you understand? No illegal drugs, including marijuana, and I'm going to test you every 2 weeks so I know that you're not using. No weapons. And take any prescribed medication. You understand? Do you guys have anything that you want to add?
No, Your Honor, I would just like this defendant to know that this is a program that we take very seriously as well. If he violates those conditions, then we do revoke it.
Are you going to be taking him everywhere, or how is he going to be going from point A to point B? So you're going to be able to take him. Yo.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to listen to mom? What happens if you don't? You're going back to jail. You must participate in all the programs that they're setting up for you. Okay. So GPS prior to release, you know it. And then are there any co-defendants or complaining witnesses? The complaining witness is mom, right?
It's not his mother.
Who's the?
James Houtsc.
Is that any relation to you guys or? Okay. And the mischief is home or?
The mischief was, yes.
I hope you make good choices, Mr. West, because I'm not giving you another one. You understand? Okay, all right. Good luck, Mom. Just keep Stacy's number close. If you need anything, if he starts acting, just let us know and we'll, okay? Yes, ma'am. Good luck. So you're dismissed the evading, the mischief, and then we'll do a PR bond.
Yes, the judge and I will be filing releasing instructions, wanted to approach and get your input first before we file.
Yeah. Is it hair center?
Yes,
Is someone from the hair center going to pick him up?
yes.
Wonderful. Okay. All right. Thank you, Stacy.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hi, good morning. Sir. Good morning, Mrs. Zeno. So you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 60 days in jail with credit for the 44 days that you have done. You were giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. You need to understand that from now on, it's a minimum of 90 days in jail. You understand? If you are on probation or parole at this time, pleading guilty to this case, it may result in further confinement. Do you understand? You still want to do this? How do you plead to the assault? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I'll follow the agreement, sentence you to it. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. Good morning. Please.
Judge, I had Mr. Alvarado here this morning. We were here approximately 2.5 weeks ago or so on bond violations.
Yes.
He was skipping. You ordered him to take a urinalysis, which he did and turned up positive. We came back 1 week ago and you indicated you were to extend him 1 week.
Oh, to take another test to make sure.
And he took a test this morning. He is clean.
Oh, wonderful.
Turned up clean this morning.
Great.
So
that's why we do it.
we just need to move forward because cases are relatively long.
Yeah, we'll give you a normal reset. Mr. Alvarado, come up.
He's right.
Don't use. I don't want to have to put you in jail. You're going to get tested again. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. That's why they're called random, so you can't be ready for it. You're going to get tested again. Don't use. You understand? Okay, all right.
Thank you.
You guys free to go. You are. Sir, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 30 days in jail with credit for the 125 days that you have done. Is this the only case that he has?
No, Judge, so this is part of a broader plea. You got a first degree bumped down to 2 TDC with the understanding that we'll be pleading on this case as well.
So he's going to prison for 2 years. Okay. Got it. So Mr. Sitamul, you need to understand something extremely important. This case here is an assault of a family member. There is an affirmative finding of family violence. What that means is that if you ever pick up another assault like this, and it doesn't have to be where you beat the hell out of them. If you grab someone's arm and squeeze it enough to where it hurts, you could be facing up to 10 years in prison on another 3rd degree. Because you're going to prison now, you could be enhanced even further, where if you pick up a serious felony, you could be looking at 15 to life from now on. Also, as a result, you can never own a gun or ammunition because of this plea bargain agreement. Do you understand? You were giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change or undo this. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense of assault of a family member? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow this agreement. I will sentence you to it. There is an affirmative finding of family violence. And good luck to you, sir. Mr. Rojas, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. The agreement that you have worked out is an 8-month deferred. This is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, there are no violations. Are you prepared to be on paper for the next 8 months?
Yes,
Mr. Rojas?
yes, sir.
One of the things is that you cannot consume alcohol. You cannot consume illegal drugs. You cannot have any weapons. You cannot have any contact with the complaining witness. You have to do your classes on time. It's going to cost a lot of money. Are you sure that you can get this done? That's nope, not a probably. It is either a yes. No, it's not. I got you.
Okay, I can then.
Mr. Rojas,
Sir.
you can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know you better than anyone else. There's a lot of people out there. They love to consume alcohol. They love to consume illegal drugs. They love to, go out in the middle of the night. They love to just, when you're on probation, there's a lot of expectation. There's no rule bending. There's no, it's only marijuana. No, it's only marijuana. No, no means no. If I go test you right now, it's a rhetorical question, but if I test you now, what's going to happen? Stop. It's either a yes or it's a no. It's a definitive yes or it's a no. But okay, I'm going to test you 30 days from today. If you test positive, we are all extremely happy, but you need to understand that there are rules and we expect you to follow these rules. You understand? You know you better than anyone else. I don't know you. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, sir.
You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. If you violate this agreement by picking up a new case, not going to report to your officer, you test positive for illegal drugs, including marijuana, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to make your bond higher and you will be going to jail and we will have a hearing. And if you violate this agreement, it's probably going to be quite a bit worse than anything otherwise. Do you understand? You want to do this?
We spoke at length about the positives of getting on deferred with a prior assault conviction. And we also spoke about the difficulties of it.
Two prior assaults.
Yes. One was dismissed.
I understand.
Yes, Your Honor. So he understands that there are consequences to failing at this program. He has abided by the court's expectations thus far. He went and got his ID. He's been applying to jobs. He's seeing this, he described it to me as an opportunity to be and remain clean. So he's detoxing. He's coming at this with the right mindset, Your Honor. I think
It's not I'm detoxing now. You should have been.
Since I've been 17, so I understand what I really need is in my life. So it's all for me and it helped me to understand myself too. So I do need to prepare myself to understand myself. So I need this 8 months, sir.
Let me make something very clear to you, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Rojas. If you test positive, one of the things at my disposal is an inpatient treatment facility that I can put you in that's at a minimum 9 months in the jail if you respond well to treatment. If not, you could be in a treatment program in there for a good year and a half if you test positive for drugs or alcohol. Okay. I am always happy to have everyone come on, but it's not a joke. We take it seriously. It's not I'm just going to test positive for marijuana. That will land you in jail. Anything. The idea is that it's random for a reason, so that you can prepare. It catches you off guard, so we get you when you're least ready, because that's the idea. Do you understand? How do you plead to this offense, guilty or not guilty? Like I said, you give up a lot of rights. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you're stuck with it. Now, I'm going to waive your fees. It's not about the money. It's about you showing up, doing your anger management class, learning from the mistake, because the last thing we want is you to just keep coming back. At some point, the deferreds, the probations, they stop, because at some point you become a man and you have to learn from this over and over. You don't get probation over and over. This is not a revolving door. Do you understand? How to plead to the assault, guilty or not guilty? I'm not going to find you guilty. I'm going to withhold that. For you to complete the success, you must do an 8-hour anger management class. You must do a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what are the conditions you need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, no contact with Miss Albert. Test in 30 days. You're going to get tested. It's going to be randomly. Do you understand? If I find that you're using, if I have to issue a warrant, I'm going to put you in jail. We will have a hearing and you're looking at a year. Understand? All right. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. Counsel. Sure.
Morning, Judge.
Hey.
If I can approach you formally on a couple matters.
Absolutely, of course.
The first one is a brief off docket, if I may. I have a case number for you.
I'm ready.
It is 261-1476.
261-1476. Sanchez.
Yes.
Okay.
Just want to let you know, I provided the court data in pretrial with her approval of employment. She had a job as a swim instructor.
Oh, good.
Just want to make sure we can waive her.
Great.
So on forward.
Okay. Yeah. As long as she maintains employment, we're happy.
Understood. Me too. The next one I have is a case that's on docket. We're going to run a plea by you to see if the court will accept it. It is last name Torres.
Jail or bond?
Jail.
Oh. Have we had a TRAS yet?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I'm not until I want to do a TRAS first. Because, yeah, regardless, just because of all the drama that we've had within the last 2 years, we're now on 1, 2, 3, 4, however many it is, right? I think that instead of throwing him out to the wolves where he's going to slowly graduate to a felony DWI, it's better to just see how we go forward so that, you know, I don't want him to slow plead a felony. And that's where we're headed with this. You know, it's just, he's running to prison. So we can set him up or TRAS today, probably come back Tuesday at the latest and then figure it out and see what they say. We'll go. Do you know how old he is?
He is early 20s.
No, he may be too old for WIMAC.
Yeah, maybe sad, it might be something. So
Yeah, but that's, I'm thinking that's probably, of course. You ready? Yeah.
Just sort of play on that part.
Okay. All right. Good morning, Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. The agreement that you've worked out is 4 days in jail with credit for the 4 days that you've done. All you had to do is show up, all you have, when you show up to court, good things happen. I mean, this is a place where we really try to help a lot of people. And when you don't show up, it's just, all you're doing is you're hurting yourself. We can't just really, if you pick up a case, come to court, good things happen. When you fail to appear, you understand. It's not hard, man, really. This will now reflect as a conviction on your record. And what we're doing from now, it's now a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. No more proverbial slaps on the wrist. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront, cross-examine the accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization, and give up the right to appeal. This will now be a conviction on your record. Never take it off. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
I plead to the offense of possession of marijuana. I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement. So what the hell happened?
Well, Judge, she was supposed to, I believe the agreement was PTI, it was completion.
You had an agreement to get this damn thing dismissed, and all you did was take the flip off. This could have been dismissed. Foolish. All right, man, I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement, send you to it. Good luck, Mr. Clark.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good luck.
You ready?
Yes.
238-2930. Did you hear everything that I just told that other guy? Same thing with you, Mr. Stokes. Mr. Stokes comes to court when Mr. Stokes wants to come to court, not when he's ordered to come to court. Stop. We sent you during the time of COVID, which is 4 years ago, notice that you had a criminal case, warrant issues, you post an out-of-county bond, and yet fail to appear again. This was on the docket yesterday, right?
Yes, Judge.
You were charged with harassing communication. Did you get the cause number?
I did not.
I'm sorry, let me give it to you. It's 238-2930.
2930?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. You are charged with harassing communication. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you.
October 10th, 2021, I'm sorry. Officer responded to a suspicious person call. The complaining witness and defendant were in a dating relationship. In less than 5 hours, the defendant called the complaining witness and sent her numerous texts and videos of him having sex with other women. The complaining witness had told the defendant multiple times not to contact her, and the defendant disregards this directive. They are no longer in any dating or sexual relationship when this offense occurred.
How many times did he reach out to her, communicate?
Trying to see if it says it within the DIMS. It looks like the defendant had called the complainant a total of 37 times from his phone number and various other numbers. It does not specify the amount of text messages sent though.
Mr. Stokes, I'm going to find that there is probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you were ordered not to have any contact with this person, and I'm going to put a leg monitor on your ankle, so stop it. I'm going to put a monitor on your ankle because I'm deeming you a flight risk. So look, it's either I can put you in jail because you have a warrant for your arrest, or you can get a leg monitor. Stop. Is not a negotiation. This is a court case that you have. You were charged with a serious misdemeanor, and I'm telling you, you have failed to appear twice now. I am well within. I don't want you to talk. You have the right to remain silent. All the time that you're thinking about what you're going to say, you're not listening to what I'm saying. And I want you to listen, Mr. Stokes. I'm well within my right to put you in jail at this point because you have failed to appear twice. I'm not going to, but I think that you are a flight risk. This case is from 2021. You will get a GPS monitor on your ankle today. And if you ever take off on me again, a third strike is out. Do you understand? It's not a negotiation. It's either you're going into custody now or you're getting a leg monitor. I'm not, it's not a negotiation.
I'm not trying to go through this straight up. I'm not trying.
You have the right to remain silent. I've got a bunch of DAs here. Whatever you say, they're going to try to use against you to prove guilt. Now's not the time to fight your case. If you wanted to say something, you should have come here with a lawyer. But you don't have a lawyer. It's not advisable for you to say something at this point. You understand? I'm not going to talk to you about the case.
Talking about the case, yeah. The only thing that I went to trial for this case already.
I don't want to talk to you about this case. I don't know what happened on this case. All I know, you have not gone to trial in this case. You have not gone to trial in this case.
This is the same case. I went to every court date.
No, you were charged with burglary with intent to commit a felony.
That's the same case.
That one was dismissed. It's not this case.
They never gave me a court date prior before that.
I don't want to talk to you about these cases. You need a lawyer. You have a felony case that was dismissed 2 years ago. That's not related to this case, is it? The burglary?
Let me check right.
Berghad?
It looks like, it's on two separate office days. That one being October 19th and this one being October 10th. I don't believe they would be out of the same transaction. But I do have the same complaining witness for both of them.
Okay. For this harassing communication, there is enough to go forward. The only thing I'm telling you now is you're going to get a leg monitor so we know we don't lose you. You are not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to be in possession of any weapons. You understand? You need to go talk to a lawyer and a lawyer can straighten these things out for you. You understand? Okay. Hey, no weapons as well. Can you do me a favor? Do you mind reaching out to the complaining witness in this case to let her know that this case is back on the docket now? In the event that he tries to reach out to her, to let us know and we will take the appropriate action, please.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Because otherwise she may never know that we're putting these bond conditions on her. And then she's just, if he just out of the blue tries to reach out to her and she doesn't know these conditions are in place, she'll never know to get in contact with you guys. So please let her know.
And do you mind just briefly repeating the conditions again? I just said no.
So he's going to be monitored, so you don't need to file anything,
Okay.
but no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, no contact with the complaining witness and the GPS monitors.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Stokes, I'm going to reinstate your bond today, but it's not going to happen again. If you take off on us again, I'm going to revoke and raise it quite a bit higher, and I'm not going to give you any more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Also, I don't think they told you that they didn't have my address on the,
I'm giving you whatever, I don't care. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt now, and I'm not taking you into custody now. Do you understand? It's a fresh slate going forward.
so how much is the bond?
You don't have to. I'm letting you go. I'm reinstating your bond now, so you're not going to go to jail. If you fail to appear from now on, it's not going to happen again. Do you understand? We are going to give you a reset date that has circled with the exact date that you got to come back. Between now and then, you also have to talk to a lawyer, and then we'll go from there. So for now, I'm going to have you go to Ramona, sign a reset. I'll have you get with Bronick for your bond conditions, then after that, you'll be free to go. Hey,
Judge, may I approach?
please.
Okay, I'm approaching on two cases that are on the docket for today.
Okay,
The first one is going to be Kevin Jackson.
okay. Damn, that's old.
We submitted all the PCI agreement, contract and signed agreement, and I believe I got an email back that they could not open it.
It's 271 days. I'm going to roll you till tomorrow then.
Yeah, and that's, well,
You can zoom in,
Okay,
but I mean, you're 271 days. I'm not doing any more long reads. It's just cool.
that's fine. And it's a matter of, I'm just re-downloading and sending it because I can see everything, but I'm guessing the way that I sent it. So it's
Got it.
gonna be.
Okay.
And my next one is on Ron Davis.
Another old.
Correct. And we did not get the contract even signed until Monday. My client was signed everything and.
Is your client here?
Yes.
Okay.
And I told my client that I'll, in between, hopefully have time to sign my part and send it to them, but they should have the contract they buy today.
Okay. So I'm going to roll you a week. Everything's got to be done within a week. Otherwise, it's day for day.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe we discussed and that should be, everything was last Friday. So we're just thinking my situation, but yeah, everything should be in
Okay.
then.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. What about, hey, bottom of page 26, did you guys get a contract with Smith?
Judge, we still trying to work on that.
Where is she? Hey,
Oh, there she is.
oh, there you are. Hi, Miss Bailey. What you got going on with Mr. Smith?
You didn't get a money order. We just got a contract today.
So he still needs to get an interlock?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll set you off like a week. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Hey, so if you want time to do everything, he's got a week. No more. 300 days old. If he doesn't get it done in a week, he's got a plea or he's setting it for trial. But it's just too much. Sorry. I mean, at some point, we got to hold their feet to the fire, you know?
Work on that, and if at any time, if we get all that done before, should we come in and just do the please?
Oh, yeah. If he doesn't want to do it, then
If it happens, just like.
I will say this, that if he's having this much trouble just getting into the program, how much is it going to be to get even out? You know what I mean?
I believe in him, Aaron. I believe he can. I just think he's going through a tough time right now.
Things don't get easier. He's got more stuff to do.
But you're on the life.
I'm giving you a week. Right. I'm giving you a week regardless, but I mean, really. Is he delaying the inevitable?
No, Your Honor. I mean, he's asked my office. I haven't been to traffic court in a really long time, Your Honor. I do go to traffic court, but it's very rare. And if I had the time, I could go and help resolve the issue so that he could get his license reinstated. It's just.
No. But I mean, he's going to have to get a portable device. That's going to cost money. He's going to have to do testing every month. He's going to have to do classes. He's going to have to pay for all those classes. He's going to have to pay the supervision fee every month, which is.
Well, he's more eligible to get a job without his case being pending. So I believe that once he gets injured, I believe he will be able to get the resources together. He had a great job working offshore. He's making great money. But because of this case, he lost that employment. And now all the other employment that he might get, he can't get while the case is, and you never will pass a background check for this active case. Once you plead, then it doesn't show up the same way. That's how people are able to get a job once they do a plea.
I don't know how it shows up when you enter a PTI program. I don't, but okay. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. Carl.
Yes, sir.
What's up, buddy?
I forgot to bring it to the court's attention this morning when I was in court. I have a client, Isaiah Thomas, who was had a pending unlawful carrying of a weapon in court 5. The state refiled that as a felony and it landed in the 488th. They issued a summons and he appeared in the 488th this past Monday. But I had assumed the state had dismissed the misdemeanor. But
What's
they
your cause
didn't.
number? What's your cause number?
The cause number is,
Guys, you listening? Okay.
it is 259 2558.
So Judge, when we looked yesterday, it looked like he had not shown up, but I'm putting it up right now just to double check.
Looks like he made bond.
Oh, he made bond?
Yeah.
Yes, but
Bond was made. I think the problem is that it was in warrant status maybe, and that's why they didn't. But now that he made a surety bond. I see it. Yeah. They're going to dismiss it now, Carl.
Thank you, Judge. I'm
All
sorry.
right, buddy. Thanks for looking
All right.
out.
Bye-bye. Have a
fun.
good one.
You too. That's it? No, it was for dismissal. They're going to dismiss it. Yeah. Ready?
Yes.
Manny, what's up, bud?
Afternoon.
Hey.
We're here on, Mr. Rolando Perez.
Yes, it's an old case. Where we
Yes,
at?
so, just talked to Karina, the last time we were ready for was rip call was done. We got all that info in, he's approved for PTI now, we're gonna set up a TRAS, are you okay with all that?
No, we'll do a walkthrough today
Okay,
because he's approved. We'll do a walkthrough today.
okay,
And then have you done the application yet?
everything is in.
Great.
All
Okay,
that-
so
it
we'll
was just a
set
matter of
you-
the rip being
Yeah.
done.
So we'll set you 2 to 2.5 weeks to finish everything up. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
My big chief?
Thank you, Shatoria.
Judge, on your bar, the attorney hasn't shown up, but the client is here.
Oh,
She was supposed to pay restitution.
do you guys have restitution on Guevara? Please. So great, restitution, and then what?
Enter the PPI program. Does she have a contract?
That's what I have, Judge, is if advice is still needed. They already got the contract.
Yeah, it's 260 days old.
I know.
Roll to tomorrow. Maybe this lawyer will show up tomorrow.
Laura, can you please come on?
Thank you.
Reach out to your lawyer. We don't know where they are.
When you was here in the morning.
Okay, I think we're done.